Hi, girly.
Hi, girly.
I'm Eliana,
I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club
For
for
the
the
Girlies.
girlies.
On today's episode of For the Girlies, we're going to be chatting about Twisted Love.
By Ana Huang. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes. But before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure that when you're commenting, that you're always kind to each other, to us, and to the author.
Yes, ma'am. Make sure that you have hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time we post. Also, make sure you are following us on all the socials. The links are down in the description box below. Um, there will be spoilers. We're gonna get into this book. So if that's not your vibe, just turn the volume down, just a little bit, not all the way. Let us get that view count and then come back and watch the whole video.
Okay. Now that business is taken care of,
Hmm.
let's go straight in. So, Twisted Love by Ana Huang. How do we describe this book? Well, I would say girl falls in love with her brother's best friend,
Hmm.
who is tasked with babysitting her while he
Yes.
goes on a year-long trip, like internship in
Yeah.
South or Central America. I forget which
Yes.
one it was
I
that he
believe
was
it was
in.
Central. And
Yeah,
it's the brother. Yes.
yeah. And so, like, there are some real twists in this one.
For sure.
Her dad is hiding the truth behind her history with her
Hmm.
mother and her mother's death.
Yeah.
And then the guy that she falls in love with is hiding his initial interest in her family.
Exactly. Twisted.
It was twisted.
For sure. Book is in both Ava and Alex's point of views.
Hmm.
And would you say it was a long read or a short read, Eliana?
I said it was a mid read.
I would agree.
Okay.
Why'd you say it was a mid read?
Because it wasn't supposed to be long,
Mm-hmm.
but it was. There was a lot that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. It's like when I started, I was like, "Oh, I'll be done with this fast. Like it'll
Yeah.
be a quick read." And then it was the next day, and I was like, "All right, let me finish it."
Yeah. It took me a whole day, but it was like a long time
Mm.
that I was reading it for. It was like 8 hours or something like that. I think I needed to take breaks. Um
I for sure did.
so
Hmm.
let's move on to our likes. The first thing I wanted to say off the bat is that I did like that it was in both of their point of views because I liked reading an insane man's point of view.
It's true. We usually don't get the insane
Yeah,
man's point of view, where usually the girl like, "Why are you acting like this?"
right.
But we got inside the brain of the man of why he was acting like this.
Yep.
You're right. It's true. I did like that too. More.
Yeah, so I like that we got real drama in her family. Sometimes I
Hmm.
feel like the drama be really light in their families and they pretend like
It's the
it's
biggest thing in the
yeah.
world.
No, this was
This was
actually in
drama.
this was insane. Like her dad tried to kill her and
Multiple times.
yeah. And then he wasn't her dad and then her mom committed suicide cuz like she just couldn't handle it anymore and honestly I wouldn't be able to handle it either.
I was waiting for that to come out that like the mom didn't.
Right, that she didn't actually,
Yeah, that it
right?
was the dad.
So yeah. So then and then I also liked that we got a realistic time frame for Alex starting to like their family because he initially was in there for ulterior motives,
Hmm.
but I liked the fact that it was like 8
8 years.
years.
He was like,
They
I
they're
fool.
they're okay.
I kind of fooled him.
Although I thought he was gonna be like a mob boss or something like that. The way that he was talking about the things that he's done.
I didn't know what was going on. Agreed. I was like, what is he? I thought I thought that he was an assassin.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. Or I was like, oh, he be out here killing people.
I thought he was a full-on mob boss. I thought he was like a Russian mob. He's Ukrainian, but I thought he was like a Russian mob boss or something
Yeah,
like that, and I was excited for that.
coming off the heels of
Yeah,
Miyamura.
yeah.
You were like, oh, yeah. I thought he was
Mob
an
life,
assassin. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, she's gonna find out he killed people for a living.
right?
But no,
No,
it was just an elaborate plot for revenge.
oh, was it elaborate?
What was his sign? What do you think it is? Who's
What
there's
was
this?
his birth? I don't remember what his birthday was.
Neither. But there are.
Oh wait, there was a birthday party. I just don't know when it
Oh
was.
yeah. There. Oh, Halloween. Is he a Scorpio?
Oh yes. It was October 29th. His birthday was October 29th. I just remembered it. Yep.
He's a Scorp.
He's yeah.
Checks out.
Yep.
We can say that we're
I was thinking
Scorpios.
either Aries and then now that
I
makes
was thinking
sense.
Aries because I was like, it's the I might not get you now, but I'm gonna get you later. But that also goes for being a Scorpio. So
Yeah. It for both it makes sense. They're both
yeah.
like Mars. Anyway.
Um, insanity. Okay.
What were your likes?
So I said, okay, I'm gonna be real. I think
Mhm.
that this book has the bones to be really, really great.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm really excited to see what Netflix does with it
Mm.
because I feel like they have the opportunity to expand more on a lot of the parts.
Mhm.
I just felt like the meat of the story. Well, this is more of a dislike, so I'll save that for my dislikes. But um, so what I liked about it is that I did think that there were bones for a really great story.
Mhm.
Um, another like I had was the end of the book
Mhm.
when it was done. No, when this is post her uncle's not her uncle but Alex's uncle's death.
Mhm.
And they break up. I really like that we got to see her conquering her fears on her own and
Yeah.
not like with a man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I conquered swimming on my own. I conquered flying across the pond on my own. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm in a whole new city on my own,
Yeah.
not not because my brother's holding my hand, not because
Yeah.
Alex is holding my hand or my dad, whatever.
Yeah.
Ava was standing on Ava, and I was like, I really appreciate this.
Yeah.
And I also really liked her in London, and I kind of wanted more of that. I wanted to see her be, yeah.
I did I agree that I would have liked to have seen more of her life flourish a little in London because I don't know, it was kind of like she'll go to school and she'll make like some school friends and then she got back together with him.
Let's move it on into our dislikes.
I don't have any. I just oh
I just goes to sleep. Pause.
this was a wild book. This is like it's worse than Jesse Ward
Mm,
because I was anticipating Jesse being crazy
mm,
and the anticipation was
enjoyable. Yeah, it
yeah,
was fun. You'd be like,
it was fun.
you were giddy.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was like, hee hee, but mm, no. So what about you?
So for me, I said the pace of this book was something I disliked. And like I was kind of just alluding to it, for me, it was that all the meaty bits I felt were really rushed.
Hmm.
And I feel like I really could have enjoyed this book a lot more than I did if, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but um, yeah, anytime that there was like, okay, finding out about her dad, like, and then the plan to like get her dad to confess what happened. I thought all of that was so rushed,
Yeah, because you didn't have any backstory on it. It was just happening.
and I was like, "What's going on
You're
here?"
like, how did you come up with this plan? What is the plan?
Right? It was just like this happened to me. It was like I remember this. I'm gonna confront my dad. Okay, now my dad's in jail.
So I think that perhaps she wrote it from the perspective of someone who's like, you know how sometimes in shows you're trying to figure out the mystery?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she wrote it from that perspective. But like I would agree that I don't want that because it's not really a mystery that I'm trying to solve here.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be reading about these characters. I'm supposed to be like in their brains because we're reading it from both
From
of
their
their
point
points
of
of
view.
view.
Yeah, it's not like we're getting it from
It's not
one's
like it's
point of view.
Clue, you
Yeah,
know? Or like Pretty
exactly.
Little Liars, where you can't ever actually tell what's going on.
Yeah.
But this, yeah, I feel like she wrote it from that point of view, and I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So that was that for me. Also the men in her life sucked. Her father, obviously, who's not her father. Her brother even. I'm like,
Murderous.
he was just very protective of her, which I appreciate in a big brother, but it was also like okay, so this is my next dislike is that I hated that they treated her like
She was fragile.
yeah, like oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, no, Ava can't do anything. Ava,
Mm-hmm.
it's like Ava's a grown ass woman. Right? Ava
Yeah.
could do anything she want to do.
And I was glad she would get mad about things like that.
Yeah, because it was infuriating. What, Maya?
It was invigorating.
It was infuriating. Lord. And it's funny you mentioned Jesse Ward because I wrote in my notes, uh, Alex was weird, bro. I said he put Jesse Ward to shame.
He really did. I'd rather read Jesse
For
right now.
sure. Yeah. He was he would say things, bro, and I'd be like, what?
You and me both.
Why is this working on you? Sister, are you okay?
No, no, she wasn't.
And this is me speaking.
Her dad tried to kill her, then he said that it was her mom. So, no, she's
True.
not okay.
Moving it right along into our ratings. And if you're new here, we do not rate things on the scale of 1 to 5 or 1 out of 10. We rate things on a scale of WTF was that?
Interesting, but wouldn't read again.
It was good.
Loved, would read again.
How will I ever go on? Okay, E.
Yeah.
I gotta know.
Hmm.
How'd you rate this one?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So I gave it interesting, but wouldn't read again.
So did I. I was like, oh look, I'm not breaking the scale this time. I wrote interesting, but wouldn't read again.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because there were parts that I did appreciate.
Agreed.
So I didn't want to give you a WTF was that.
Yeah.
But sometimes,
WTF was that?
oh, was I thinking
Amen.
it?
I'm glad we're in agreement.
Yeah. Okay. So, moving along, we're going into our quiz portion. And
Quiz.
I'll be quizzing Derek this week.
Pew, pew, pew.
So, question number 1. What is the name of the club that Alex promised to meet the gentleman who danced with Ava at? There was a huge alumni gala.
Mm-hmm.
Ava danced with the guy,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and he said,
yeah.
I'll meet you at this club.
Yes.
What was the name of the club? Bonus if you can get the man's name. And no, I'm not giving you options because this is payback for last episode.
Oh my gosh, she's so petty.
But it should be easy.
I do remember this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name, but I know that whatever the name was, I was like, oh, okay. Like it's a word I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, it's a word that I'm very familiar with.
Yep.
Oh, Valhalla.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember his name?
Some with a C.
It was Colton.
Okay.
Okay. So, question number 2. How does this phrase end? It's my job to know things. I observe, I watch. Then there's more after this. So, A, I remember. B, I listen. C, I write it down. Or D, he doesn't say anything else.
One more time. Say it from the beginning.
It's my job to know things. I observe, I watch. Is it A, I remember? Is it B, I listen? C, I write it down? Or D, he doesn't say anything else?
Listen.
Nope.
No, it's remember, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say remember.
I remember.
Yeah, because he remembered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird boy.
Yep. Question number 3. Now finish this phrase. Everything he has ever touched, everyone he has ever loved, I will ruin them until they are A. Begging at your feet. B. Kneeling at your feet. C. Nothing more than a pile of ashes at your feet. Or D. Kissing your feet.
See?
It was C. And then question 4. When Madeline introduces herself to Ava, she claims her family business. She claims her family business.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I'm Madeline. Blah, 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 blah. What kind of business does her family own? Is it A, tech? Is it B, petrochemical? Is it C, construction? Or is it D, a conglomerate?
If you came up with petrochemical on your own, you're a freak. Is that what it is?
It is. It is petrochemical. I took it out because I was like, what? You know how weird it is for somebody to introduce themselves as like, I'm Madeline House of the petrochemical houses?
I was like, if this girl came up with this, I'm done.
No, that's insane.
Okay, I don't remember her saying that. I remember them introducing her introducing herself. But yeah,
She just
okay.
annoyed me when she said that, so I had to bring it out.
Little weird boy. I did good.
You did. You got, I think, 3 out of
I feel like
4.
it's a 3.7 out of 4, but I understand.
You got a 3 out of 4.
Because I knew it was remember, and I didn't go my first
You
gut,
got
so I
a
said it
you
immediately.
got a
So
3 out of
that's
4.
why I say it's a 3.5.
You got a 3 out of 4. Let it go.
We're moving on into big screen, small screen. Do you have anything, E?
Okay, it's going on Netflix, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Um, I am glad that there would be an Asian actress playing the main character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I said it earlier that I, I'm excited to see where Netflix takes this. Um, because it could be, they could make it better. You know,
Yeah, they could.
they could really like
They could.
expand on the in the episodes. It could really go somewhere.
They could also tone him down,
A lot.
which would be fantastic. Because you know what my reaction was when I finished this book and I realized that it would be about the other friends? I was like, you must be kidding me. You think I'm gonna read these other people after I just read that? I don't know what y'all be on when you're reading this. But maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if the other ones are better. Because I did like Bridget. And I do think that would be cool, you know? Her little
Also,
bodyguard
it
and
took
she's a
me way too
princess.
long to realize that she was an actual princess. I thought that they were just calling her like the princess because she was British or whatever she
No.
is.
It's like we're in the Princess Diaries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eldora or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And then I got it. I was like, oh, she a real princess.
Which I liked that she made up her own country. I think that'll be cool
Yeah.
too. But yeah, dog. Anyway, keep going.
Did you have? So yeah, that's it for me. When it comes to like, you know, how I would like to see it. I want if it's done well. Kudos. I'm also happy to see Asian leads.
Hmm.
Period. I kept picturing Lana Condor.
I tried to picture her because she's the one that we know, but I was like, no. And then I also just was, I don't know why I kept feeling like Ava was tall.
Hmm.
I got a tall vibe from her. Maybe it was her energy. And they also kept mentioning that she was tan. So I'm wondering if she may be not fully Chinese.
Hmm.
Maybe she's Filipino too, or something.
Cambodian.
This is true, Cambodian. I don't know. I just I think we should get somebody new out there.
Always, I'm always a fan of getting new people out there.
In terms of Alex, though, he reminded me a little of, ooh, what's his name? Was it Ian on the show? The redhead and Shameless. He reminded me of him, but not his face. Something about his build now,
Mhm.
that he's like muscular but like very
Mhm.
pale.
Mm.
That's what I was thinking of.
I was getting more of a like. I don't even know his name for real. Pascal.
Paul
Yeah. I was getting more of a him vibe.
Mescal?
Mask.
I
Because
don't know what his name is.
there's Pascal, there's Mascal, and they're both in everything. So I don't know.
I
But
was
the one who
not
was in
getting that energy.
Gladiator 2. I was getting more him. I was also getting I don't know his name. So sorry to this man, but he played um in It Ends With Us, the white boy, her lover from her high school sweetheart.
Oh, you were getting him?
I was also getting that kind of a
I was
like
not
vibe.
getting that vibe.
Yeah.
I also feel like you were getting like a darker vibe than I was.
Yeah, no. I think I was just trying to get
Cause
something.
I'm getting like,
You were getting pale.
yeah, pale, and like his hair wasn't red, but it was like brown, but like a coppery brown
Mhm.
with maybe like a little bit of like blonde highlight in there
Mm.
and like shortcut. That's what I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she described him fully. Were his eyes green?
I don't
Like
know.
they might have been. I don't know. He was just a lot in one human being. Not gonna lie. He was built though. We knew that. He was built. He was supposed to be gorgeous. Maybe I'll watch it because he's gorgeous. That's
Yeah, I'm excited to see who the fine man is. Y'all choose.
right.
Love a fine man.
Hope it's someone new.
And fine.
I want him to convince me that he's crazy. I want to be scared of him. Not like Ian Somerhalder. I can't do that.
You know. Or like I want it to be good. That's what I'm saying. He's such a like bizarro man
Oh yeah.
that like it has to be done correctly.
Yeah.
Like it can't be like I have to believe it.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying
you know what I
he gotta
mean?
convince me that he's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause not for nothing, Jamie Dornan did not convince me that he was Christian
No.
Grey.
No.
Christian was energy.
Oh, he's older now, but the guy who was supposed to play Christian Grey,
Who was he?
from Sons of Anarchy. Okay, Charlie something.
Hunan.
Yes, I can see him do that.
Oh.
He's older now though, so I don't know that he can give us 26.
I just picture him like really bulky and like I can't. I don't think Alex gives me like
No, he's not bulky, but yeah, I'd believe him though.
yeah. Okay.
Did you have? I said casting already. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I
That
also
was it.
was thinking of what's my boo name from? He my boo and I don't remember his name. It's crazy.
Charlie Melton.
Yeah,
I
thank
knew you
you.
were gonna say that.
Yes.
That's your man who you never remember his
I
name.
never remember his name, but
That's so
we go together
crazy.
so bad.
Moving on into superlatives. Got anything for us?
Okay, they're not superlatives in the way that we've done them in the past.
Okay.
I just wrote, "Go run." um, and I want to give that message directly to Ava.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah,
Girl, run.
go run fast.
Oh. I don't
The fact that he followed her to London, okay, it's insane to me.
He quit his job. He was a CEO.
She was like,
Also, the aspect of him being a child genius, and
it was too much.
I was
He,
like, why did we take this trope to the next level? That he was the mastermind behind a huge corporation that his uncle was in charge of.
He was super smart,
He
super handsome,
remembered everything.
super rich.
Had memory of everything ever in his life. You know what his major flaw is? That he is all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta humanize him a little bit, I think, for the series.
Honestly, because that was insane. I was 14 years old and I gave you this idea. Shut up, bro. Please. I don't want to hear it. Especially not from a white man.
Cause then now I'm thinking of Elon Musk, and I don't like
Yeah,
that.
that's not cute. If you're telling me you're some, I don't know, man of color, whatever other one that
Any of them, pick
exists.
any of them. He could have been Asian too, and I'd
He
have been like,
honestly,
yeah,
it's
yes,
like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Love that.
okay.
You make yourself a household name at 13 years old. You're a genius.
I believe it.
I would believe it.
I would totally
If it
believe
was
it.
a white
I'd
man,
be
I'd
like,
be like,
mm.
I said that I just couldn't relate to anybody in this book. It
Yeah,
was insane.
yeah.
That's it.
There were no characters I related to.
Not even any other friends. I was
No,
like, y'all are tapped.
maybe Bridget, because she was the only one who was like,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
She was like, I was like, Bridget, your friend.
But then in the end, I didn't understand why she went to Alex anyway.
That whole scene was so
I was
bizarre
like,
to me.
why are you're going to him? Because she's going to London.
Girl, if you was going to London, you think the last thing I'm doing is telling that man? I'm like, yes.
And he's following her with the bodyguard, and you find out and you think, oh, he's still in love with her. Why don't you tell your friend? Why would you go to him? I don't get that. That was weird to me. But anyway.
I just feel
Bamboozled.
I do. I feel like this is not the book that y'all. I feel
It
like I got the
wasn't.
wrong copy.
It really was
This is not
not
the book
it.
that y'all going crazy about.
It really was not it.
No
And you remember I
way.
told you I was so excited to read it because I saw it in person and it just looks so pretty and like there's so many great reviews on it. It and there are I think there are 4 books in this series.
Yeah,
Like it's a
it's
lot
huge on Book Talk.
and it is on Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix soon. Guys.
No way this is it. No way, guys.
You guys.
No way. I can't believe.
Cuz then I thought when we were getting closer to the end I was like, "Oh, so there will be more. These people there will be more to their story." And then they were like, "No, no, no, no. We're gonna talk about Bridget and her bodyguard." I said, "No, mm-mm. You're not gonna start me off all over again with this crap." No, there's absolutely no way. Not and not gonna lie, I don't think this is good for Asian women. I don't. I don't.
What are you talking about, girl?
I don't. I think this is real bad for Asian women. You got a white man,
Calling y'all type of dirty little sluts. Are you okay?
and this modem sex.
You like that, don't you? You whore. I'm like, whoa. Who is you talking to?
This modem sex is like extremely aggressive.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I did
Not.
not like it. I felt trapped. And I want to talk to everybody on TikTok. I really do.
I think we should.
Y'all lied.
That was not
Good.
no.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to this lady.
Right. Because I'm always a woman of color and I always want to see us win.
Right.
So, E, would you read more from this author?
Okay, honey. I guess I could read the other ones if you wanted me to, but I don't care to on my own. And maybe she has other books that are not these.
True. I'm not familiar either. Yeah. So I said I'm intrigued by Bridget's story,
Yeah.
only because I can close this. Only because we do love those princess movies, the
Oh, we
Princess Swell.
do.
We love them. Uh, so I was like, I'm intrigued by this. I'm also intrigued to see because what's the girl name? Bridget brother said he didn't want to be the king because he had you could. So
Yeah.
I'm intrigued how that works because clearly Reese is in game.
Mm.
So I want to know like how that works because is he a nobleman?
He
Surprise!
not.
No, knowing this author, he probably is and ran away and became a bodyguard. That's it for this episode.
Yep. Um,
Stay tuned.
for the next one, because we'll go deeper into this episode. Um,
Talking about some quotes,
yep.
talking about some moments. And if you got some theories, and what did you learn?
Absolutely.
All right. Before we let you go,
Sweet.
please make sure that you have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed to this YouTube
Channel.
channel. Please and thank you. Make sure that you have hit that post notification bell so you are notified when we post and that you have followed us on all of the socials. Links are in the description box below.
See you at the next meeting, girlies.
Bye, girlies.
Bye, girlies.